Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of June 20th through the 26th. The 20th, by the way, is the first day of summer. Yay. So what we have coming up for you, Capricorn, on Monday is we have the Six of Cups showing up, right side up. And the Six of Cups is looking back at some time in your life and feeling sentimental for some of you. Also, I'm feeling that some of you are going to be interacting with children on Monday. Some of you will actually have both of these manifest in your life. Maybe the interacting with children will kick you back into some old memories of your childhood. But some of you it'll just be either or. But it has a real lighthearted energy, a fun energy. So whatever you're remembering must be a really fun, nice, light memory. And if you're with kids, it seems like the time that you're spending with them is really just light and happy and enjoyable. Feels kind of silly. You know, you're just kind of going with the flow with them and letting them sort of guide things as far as conversation and things like that. And just having a good time with them. Now Tuesday, what we have coming up is we have the Fool card. The Fool card talks about beginning something new. This could be, like if this was a love reading, this could be beginning a new relationship. For some of you, it's going to be that. This can also be beginning a new business venture. For some of you, it's going to be that. And this can also just be having a day of lighthearted fun. Maybe the kids are still around. Maybe you're having a couple of days of lighthearted fun. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you're babysitting grandkids or nieces or nephews. But I just feel like there's a lot of lighthearted fun in both of these days, in Monday and Tuesday. And if you look at this particular illustration, you can kind of see there's kids' toys in there. Of course, there's a dog. Kids like dogs. And then there's some kind of, I don't know if that's a shaker thing with a ribbon coming off of it, and then there's a puppet. Lots of kid suggestion in that card, and it's really popping at me this time. Now on Wednesday, the mood changes a little bit. On Wednesday, you have the Moon card, and the Moon card just means that there's something going on Wednesday that you have some of the information on. You basically have enough information on whatever this is to know that there is a lot more going on than meets the eye here, and you just can't quite put your fingers on it. Now on Thursday, what you guys have is the Two of Swords, Capricorns, and the Two of Swords is telling me that you're having to make some kind of decision. Generally, a Two of Swords to me comes down to a decision about people, and it usually manifests one of two ways. This is either going to be about two different people or two groups of people that want you to choose sides, or this is going to be about one person and you have to decide something about how much you really want to relate with that person, or how much you want to interact with that person, or on what level you want to interact with that person. And so that decision is yours for the making on Thursday. Then on Friday, what we have showing up is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Now the Ten of Cups in reverse can kind of talk about coming into a stalemate with somebody that you're in relationship with. Now this can be a romantic relationship, but for a lot of you this feels very businessy to me. So this is somebody that you deal with at work or with business. And I feel like there's some kind of stalemate that you've come to here with that relationship. You're having a hard time figuring out, both of you are having a hard time figuring out how do you get from here to being on the same page with each other. And that's what's coming in Friday. Now, Saturday, somebody you're interacting with is showing up here, Capricorn. This is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is typically a water sign, and this is a general reading. And even in my specific readings, I really don't like to stick with genders. Genders can be very fluid. I like to see my court cards as more a description of somebody's personality than whether they're actually male or female, technically. So we have this personality that you're interacting with on Saturday, and this is somebody who is very developed emotionally. Emotionally mature is a good way to say that. She doesn't have a lot of fits. She's able to really think things through. She's comfortable with her emotions. She doesn't run from them. She's very good at expressing them. So you know where you stand with this person. She's just, there's nothing fake or phony about her. She just lets you know right up front how she feels about you. And I think what's going on here on Saturday is there is an issue coming up about feelings. And to me, it ties into a couple of things. And I'm not sure if these two things are related or if they're not, and they just both happen to come up in the conversation you have with the Queen of Cups. But the first thing that comes up has to do with this partnership that's kind of hitting a stalemate. Like I said, for most of you, I think that's going to be a business partnership, but I think you're going to be talking to her about that and kind of seeing if you can glean any ideas from her about how to handle that situation. And then the same thing with this moon situation, this mysterious situation where you have just enough energy to know that there's more, or just enough information, excuse me, to know that there's more information there that just hasn't been revealed yet. So I think you're going to be talking to her about both of these situations and kind of getting her input. It seems to me like this is a person that has been around the bend a few times and that you respect her input. She comes across to me as someone who, when you first meet her, she's very gentle, she's very kind in her words, she's very careful not to hurt people's feelings. And then as you get to know her, all of that is still true, but the surprising thing is that she has been through some stuff, and she's not naive at all. She's fully aware. She walks around with her eyes wide open through life. And so she doesn't expect people to always have other people's best interests at their heart, no matter what they say. She doesn't, I don't feel like she's a pessimist, but I feel like she's very good at sizing people up and figuring out what's the real deal with them. What they say is one thing, how are they acting? She kind of looks for the proof in the pudding. So she's somebody who has a lot of experience in dealing with relationships, has a lot of experience sorting out what's going on in relationships, and so I think you're really kind of picking her mind, looking for some advice. All right, so let's look at Sunday. What you have coming up here is the Nine of Clubs. Nine of Clubs to me is getting ready for some kind of big presentation or some kind of big project. There's something that you're getting ready for. So on Sunday you could be packing to take a trip. You could be getting ready to make a presentation at work. You could be getting your home prepared to sell it. Preparation for something that's a little bit bigger than your average everyday project. And that's what I see coming up for you on Sunday, Capricorn. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic week, and I will see you back here the next time. Peace out.